I'm so glad that Super Mario RPG got a remake, because that means everyone cares about my favorite game again. It was surprising enough to see the game come out of the vault after 27 years, but what's even more surprising is that Nintendo, being as protective as they are about their mascot's public image, greenlit a faithful remake of a game where Mario acted like kind of a jerk. You might have a few examples of this in mind already, but looking back, it's downright hilarious just how many options Square Development Division 5 gave us to interact freely with the world around us, for better or for worse. First of all, despite being known as an all-around good and heroic guy, Mario is still going around stealing stuff. He steals from a hotel by staying 200 times for the price of one. But I guess it's not the worst thing in the world to steal from a mega rich establishment. But he also steals this guy's valuables out of his own house and then lies about it. And if that's not bad enough, he recovers this guy's wallet, refuses to give it back to him, and then disposes of it. It is really funny to me to picture Square's devs sitting there actively writing the code that lets you do this. Like, why is it in there? Secondly, he ruins people's food and also their weddings. He jumps on Frogfish's dining table while he's in the middle of having lunch. He steps on a wedding cake right in front of the two guys who made it. Have you seen how complicated it is to prepare a fancy wedding cake? Why would you put your shoes on one? He doesn't know who any of these people are and photobombs their wedding photos anyway. But probably worst of all, imagine it being your wedding day that you've spent months to maybe even years planning for, and some guy jumps on the organ and screws up the music during your ceremony. At least he makes it up to them by officiating. Wait, is he even authorized to do that? But worse yet, Mario is a jerk to kids. The Carbo Cookies item description says kids love him, but he refuses to give it to a hungry kid anyway. This kid in the Mushroom Kingdom absolutely idolizes Mario, and he just shoots him down. The poor guy's so dejected he stops jumping. A world-famous hero and celebrity just walked through Gaz's front door and he can barely believe his eyes, and then Mario crushes his dreams and tells him he's got the wrong guy. He knows two kids are trapped in a mineshaft that nobody except him can reach, and he tries to decline to help anyway. He says no to helping Mallow, who absolutely can't get his stolen goods back on his own, and makes him start crying again. At least this girl, who's normally his biggest fan, calls him out on it. But the most egregious example is when Gaz just offhandedly disses him and he... I cannot believe Nintendo greenlit this a second time. And not only is he a jerk to kids, he's also a jerk to everyone else. We see this at the start of the game where he's a little passive-aggressive about the Chancellor talking his ear off, which I guess is understandable to anyone who's played the introduction to an RPG before. But he gets on everyone's last nerves when he jumps on their heads for no reason. He thinks he should get to sleep in the royal chambers because Peach is missing. He harasses this poor shopkeeper and he knows exactly what he's doing. Here he is annoying Toad for no reason. Here he is refusing to help Toad when he gets kidnapped. Here he is killing the confidence of these traumatized Toads. Here he is annoying the bellhop for no reason. And here he is annoying the bellhop again for no reason, and he doesn't even tip the guy. But worst of all of these, he allows an old man to get tortured. At least he calls him out on it. But I think my favorite example of Mario being a jerk in Super Mario RPG is in Nimbus Land, when he almost sabotages the mission for who knows why. He turns down the guy who offers him a key to the castle interior where Mallow's parents are being held captive. Mallow at this point has to come out and do damage control, and he is absolutely fed up with this guy's crap. What's your favorite example of Mario being a jerk in Super Mario RPG? Did I miss any? Let me know in the comments. See you next time.